Hello everybody, um, it's Gam again from the Black Lodge, and here I am today with another Clan War recap video. So let's get into our war log, and you'll see we rebounded after the God Phoenix War with the nice win over DeezGodz War. The first thing we'll talk about here is we had a little bit of a mismatch. Lego is our last player with the Inferno, with an Inferno, so 17, and they had Infernos down to 25, yep, down to 25, so they had 8 more Town Hall 10s, that's why our score is a little bit low. But as you can see, we did get some nice 3 stars on their 10s. We did leave a couple 1-starred, as you can see, we left 3 1-starred. 22 to 4 on the 3 stars, so they couldn't really 3 any 9s with their 9s, which was unfortunate. Otherwise, it would have been a pretty fun war. But let's get into the 3-star and the #1 player by Conan, who is still red hot with another 6-star war here. This was actually a 2-star attempt where everything just went absolutely perfect. So don't expect you to be this lucky if you attack a base like this, but nonetheless it was a pretty cool attack. So let's see, he's coming in with 4 golems and I believe a 5th one in the clan castle, or maybe it's a clan castle P.E.K.K.A. Let's see. Sends in those wall breakers there. That was pretty key there. Yep, it is a clan castle P.E.K.K.A, so okay. So it's a light go wipe, go we wipe. Freezes over the Inferno, Expo, and Tesla there, and both Teslas actually. That's good. That will help protect the P.E.K.K.A. And that balloon goes down pretty quickly before it really hurts anything. Doesn't kill any of the wizards or witches. And then he really funnels everything into the core here. As you can see, there's 2 golems in the core and 1 going around each side. That's exactly what you want if you're trying to get a 3-star in this base, but it's pretty hard to do, and it really just comes down to luck. There's really no way you can know how your golems will path exactly. And his king just used his ability, and at a lot of health, he pops his queen's ability, and at this point he's like, okay, I got the 2-star, and then he realizes that he still has 3 golems alive, which is what's going to allow him to get this 3-star. So this golem on the bottom left here is about to split into a golemite, and he's got these wizards running around behind, perfectly protected by the golem. His queen is pocketed here, can't get hit by anything other than the mortar, which isn't really going to do much. And now his queen, I think, turns here to bang on this wall. Yep, but the wall's already low health because the king was trying to bang on it earlier. So that helps her get through it quickly. And just before this golem dies, this golem passes the queen, so this cannon locks onto it. If the cannon locked onto the queen, obviously, it would have been game over, but so this golem is going to tank for the queen for the rest of the raid, and be just enough to let this raid finish off as a beautiful 3-star. So amazing raid by Conan. A little unconventional. You don't see many 3-stars with this army composition, but his deployment was perfect, and he, I think Clash of Clans rewarded him with the perfect pathing. So now we're going on to 3 on their #3, which was my attack, one of my attacks. And this is a kind of a shitty dragon flower base. The middle section here isn't, and neither is the outer section, but the middle section you can path from Inferno to Inferno really easily, and you can freeze the queen on here where she'll get killed by splash. So yeah, I split hero pented this base because that was the easiest way to do it. So I tried to take out this builder, not this builder hut, that army camp there to get the king to go into here, but the king decides to go north, but he comes back around, and I think that probably saved the raid. If he didn't come back around, I would have 2-starred. So he turns around right there, and that's what saves the raid. Now I put in a ton of loons. I rage early because I need to get to the Infernos as soon as possible, and I freeze the queen on those defenses. And then drop another early rage because that rage, I need to make sure the loons are in rage over the Infernos and the queen in the clan castle so they all get taken out. And then the loons path there. There's still one hound alive now. And I dropped 2 back end loons over here to take care of that archer tower. And then the hound swings across the base and draws all the fire from the wizard tower and the the archer tower and the last air defense. And then I get a little bit lucky here. I think I have 3 or 4 loons left there, and if they didn't take out that air defense, it probably would have been a 2-star, because that air defense would have taken everything else out. But they did take it out, so it was under a 2-minute 3-star. So Penta's always fun because you never have to worry about time if it goes well. So yeah, that's how you split Hero Penta. You can't do that on every Dragonflower base. The pathing on most of them doesn't work out, but on that one it did, and you just have to have an eye for that sort of thing. Now this is Chad on their number 4, and this is a very witch heavy go-e wipe. And a lot of the time you get hate in the community for Town Hall 10 go wipes, but if you like go wipe, I suggest you start trying go-e wipe. It's a lot less wasted damage per second. P.E.K.K.A.s usually are really wasteful. They over damage buildings that they hit unless they're hitting like a storage, a defending hero, or like a clan castle, or a wall, or the town hall. Those are really the only things a P.E.K.K.A doesn't over damage, especially when in rage, because the P.E.K.K.A does like 1400 damage per swing or something ridiculous. I don't know what the number is, but it's something big like that, which is more than enough to one-shot most buildings. So you get, and he takes forever to swing, so it's called over damaging, because let's say he hits it once and it takes it down to a sliver of health, and then he hits it again. You wasted most of the damage of that second hit. Okay, now because this is box base, his witches going around the outside are protected from everything, and his king even made it through to break through a hole in the center, and he still has a full health coin with an ability, and it looks like 2 witches and a wizard running around the outside. And in the box base, when you've taken out the core, that'll be more than enough to finish it off. So now it's just a matter of him taking out these outside few buildings, and this queen will probably tank for the queen for the whole rest of the raid, or pretty much, yeah. And then, yeah, he probably could have finished that off without even having to use a queen ability. So now just get back, take down that one last camp, and nice 3-star. Again, that was probably a 2-star attempt, but everything just worked out perfectly. And that's why you want to take go-e wipe or a golem heavy go wipe instead of a P.E.K.K.A heavy go wipe against especially a box base in a 2-star attempt, because there is that 3-star potential if everything goes perfectly. Now there's a little while down until we get another 3-star, but we do have one, and it's Resi. Another anti-3 design, I guess. It's not a traditional dragon flower or anything. Not really. I guess I'm pretty sure this is an original design by this guy, but that's probably why it gets 3-starred here. If it was a non-original design, probably would have been a little better. But as you can see, Shattered Attack, as he's coming in with his big bad heroes and his big bad golems, and he's gonna bully this shoddily design base. Barely lost any health on his king, taking down the queen and the CC. And the king will have plenty of HP to take down the defending king and the Inferno. Or actually, no, you won't get the defending king. I thought he targeted him first, but yeah. The wizard tower is distracted by the queen. Queen didn't even have to use your ability to get the Inferno or to take down the Shattered. And now he's just waiting for the right time to use his rages. High value freeze there. He gets an Inferno, a Tesla, and a wizard tower. 3 buildings that are all pretty harmful to your loons. links up with that second rage. It's a little bit of a Venn diagram rage, but uh, it's fine for this because he knew he'd have it. He just needed to get to that air defense before the hounds popped. And then he's just got that one back end loon, which will take care of this wizard tower. And then there's nothing else to hurt him, and he's got plenty of pups left and plenty of loons left for cleanup. So awesome raid by Rezi. Way to see that this wasn't the strongest base layout, and he could take it down easily. So next we're on to Rick Grimes, which is a Town Hall 9 attacking up on a Town Hall 10. We're not going to actually watch this replay. Actually, not sure. We'll watch it at 4 times speed. But yeah, this was a troll base that he left up on prep day, I guess. So yeah, nothing too interesting here, but it is a Town Hall 9 attacking up, and it is a 3-star on a Town Hall 10, so we'll watch it, I guess. So if you ever see this base, this is how you take it down. I thought it was actually nice he healed on all 4 of those wizard towers there. I probably would have been stupid and just raged. But wouldn't have made a difference, I don't think. But heal spell was the spell to use there. So you get to see the sexy lady left over once all of her defenses are cleared. And cool attack by Rick, I guess. Now on to our last 2 3-stars. Yes. Okay, last 2 Town Hall 10 3-stars. These are the bottom 2 bases. So we clean those up. We actually had a Town Hall 9 almost 3-star this base with hogs. I'll show you that replay. If you just changed a couple little things, I think he would have gotten the 3-star. So, and I think it was a first attack raid, so it was a pretty cool raid actually. But this isn't a Town Hall 9. This is Juland, and he's coming in with some sort of Golava loon. Interesting that he opens with all those loons there. I haven't actually watched that replay before. It's almost like a hollow wee wee raid back in the day. And he's always going to lure the CC. Okay, yeah, I like that. And the golem. Okay, so that's just to make his kill squad's life easier. Alright, that was a worthy sacrifice of those loons. They helped out. Does the lightning spell get the witch? No, he dropped it a little to the right. The lightning spell is the second spell you use. You want to drop it slightly to the left of the witch if you're trying to take out a witch. Yeah, because most of the damage of a lightning spell when it's the second spell dropped is concentrated slightly to the right of the drop point. So yeah, I guess Juland didn't know or forgot that or misplaced a little bit. But it's a 3-star replay, so it's not going to matter. And look how much health this queen has, and look how nothing is targeting her. Wouldn't recommend using this base in war yourself. Not a good base at all. But I'm sure you could tell that at first sight. So he probably could have 4-spelled or even 3-spelled this raid. Because, yeah. Probably could have gotten away with not freezing that air defense and Inferno there. Because those loons aren't even going to take it out anyway. So yeah. And he probably could have gotten away without jumping into the base. So yeah, he probably could have 3-spelled this raid if he really wanted to, especially if he had max heroes. So yeah, not a good base. Not even a little bit. Now, Conan's raid on their bottom guy. Interesting base here. It's kind of like a, I don't know what it is. It kind of looks almost like a dragon flower, but it's not, and it's not a good base. It's a rushed base too, and it's got bad defenses and a weird layout and a single Inferno. So yeah, not a good base. Wouldn't recommend using any of these bases that I show getting 3-starred. Nice little sneaky loons up there to take out that archer tower. I always like when you see people do that. Use a couple sneaky loons to take out a defense while your heroes go in. And yeah, the queen's already dead, the CC's already dead, and the golems still have a ton of health left, and queen still has full health and ability. So from this point, you already know this will be a 3-star unless he absolutely massacres his loon drops, which Conan never does because Conan's a beast. So watching this replay live, you knew it was a 3-star before he even dropped any troops. But yeah, nice rage there. It's really going to accelerate the loons to get into the sweeper and the inferno and the last dangerous defenses there. He's got all 3 of those archer wizard towers way too close to each other there. You don't usually want that where they're all within range of each other and in range of air defenses. And now he's got like freaking 30 balloons still left and 1 wizard tower to try to take them all out. And there's still a hound alive too. So almost full health hound. So yeah. Conan this pretty much just a spam 3-star from Conan. Wasn't I don't think he had to think too hard about this one. He was like, I want to start this war out with a 3-star. And later he 3-starred number 1 with a 2-star attempt. So you could say he's on a hot streak, because he is. Now on to the Town Hall 9 raids. We're only going to show a few of these because their Town Hall 9s aren't the best. We're actually only going to show 3. But this is like a clusterfuck version of a Town Hall 9 base. Don't use it. It's not good. Never, no reason to use this base as a Town Hall 9. It's just not even, there's no reason whatsoever I could think of to use this base. So, but it's something you might see in war against a clan like this, like a sort of 3rd-tier clan, where, you know, they've got decent defenses and stuff, but their attacking strategies and their layouts and their defensive layouts aren't quite up to par with 2nd or 1st-tier clans. That's something I'll touch on for a second. There's kind of 4 tiers of clans, I'd say, for in the mixed clan area, and it's not like how many town halls you have or whatever, but as far as the tiers of clans go, I'd say the 1st tier of clans, which is the elite clans that you usually hear of, are clans that have strong bases, good base designs, and good attackers. So those are 3 things. And then a 2nd-tier clan will have 2 of those things. So they either have strong bases and good attackers and good designs, or strong bases and good designs. And then a 3rd-tier clan will only have 1 of those things, which will usually be just strong bases. You usually won't see good bases or good attackers without either of the other 2. And then a 4th-tier clan is a clan without strong bases, without good designs, and without good attacks. And then I guess you could say there's a 5th tier where they just either don't war, or they don't use their attacks in war, or they farm their wars. That doesn't mean necessarily that it's a bad clan if they don't participate in war, but as far as a war clan goes, I guess that would put them at a 5th tier. So yeah, this was a war against, I'd say, probably a 3rd-tier clan, because they had solid bases, I'd say, strength-wise, better than most, but their attacking and their base designs were not up to full strength, I would not say. Like, if you can't clear most of the 9s, you don't get the strong attack label, and if you don't have some decent anti-3 designs, like we would never run this design in our clan. Like, you see this and you're like, oh no, this is not a good design. So yeah, this is a 3rd-tier clan we're warring against. And if someone from this clan happens to be watching this, it's pretty easy to find better base designs if you can just get your clanmates to switch to them. You probably could have held us to 90 stars maybe or so if you've changed all your base designs around. Maybe not 90, maybe, well, 95 or so, and you could have picked up a couple more stars and and gotten a better war. If you change the strats that you used at Town Hall 9, you still see a lot of go wipe at Town Hall 9. Because it is so hard to 3-star at Town Hall 10, there can be a place for go wipe still. But at Town Hall 9, it's relatively easy compared to Town Hall 10, at least, to 3-star. And go wipe almost never has a 3-star potential at Town Hall 9. So you really shouldn't be using it if you want to be a war clan. If you want to be a war clan, you need your 9s to learn loons, you need your 9s to learn hogs. Or even you can pull off like back end loon go wipe or front end loon go wipe on some bases. But you should really be learning loons or hogs at Town Hall 9 if you want to be a war clan. So pretty sure he's gonna 3-spell this base here, or at least if he doesn't, he could have. Yeah, he's gonna 3-spell it. Okay, so yeah, exactly. He does have max heroes and max troops for Town Hall 9, but still, it's a 3-spell. I mean, this base isn't. It's a strong enough base that if you used a good layout, you definitely would have had to use 4 spells. You know, like at least make it a challenge. But this layout has no business in a war clan. No business being used in a war clan. Now we'll zoom through this last little bit. Any disgrace heal? No, he didn't do a disgrace heal. So yeah, I'm not going to bother showing any of the other 9 attacks. None of their bases are any good. And it's easy to 3-star using 9 bases like that. So let's check out our current war. Istanbul 1453. We're at another pretty big Town Hall disadvantage. 14 Infernos to, I think it's like 20. Yeah. Let's look at their bottom guy. So yeah, looking at their bottom guy, not the best base. Looking at their top 9, decent base, low heroes though. Decent base, decent heroes. Yeah, so this looks like another 3rd tier clan where they have decently strong bases, but well, maybe they could be good attackers. So it's either a 2nd or 3rd tier clan. Let's look at like one of their mid Town Hall 10s. Yeah, so it's a box base, which I guess you can use in war, but if you get matched against a clan like us, you probably don't want to run box bases. Yeah, and that's not a good base. So yeah, 2nd or 3rd tier, depends if they can 3-star their 9s or not. But we will see if they can. Anyways, thanks for watching. I'll get the replays from this next war to you soon, and I hope you have a great day. Peace out.